Hi, welcome back to another week of Sounds of Students. I'm Izzy.
And I'm G. Tune in every Saturday to hear the best student artists from across Leeds and possibly beyond. Now, let's get into this week's episode.
I hate interviews, me, but I'm Wom Dono, and it's a pleasure to be here in Leeds for our debut gig. And I'm mad for it. Thank you very much for having us. And I'm here playing a gig tonight at Vinyl Whistle, 31st of March 2023. With my brother Leon Sullivan, who's an absolute fucking goat. So thank you very much.
Talking me too highly, Jimmy.
Shut up, mate. Stop doing yourself down, mate.
You're fully documenting this here, aren't you?
Someone's got to be professional.
You do, yeah.
Right, apart from you, pair, fucking, oh, look at all this kit you got here, mate. Flipping heck. It is an absolute pleasure to be here. Go on, ask us your questions, mate. You lot are legend.
So for those of you that don't know, we're currently sat in Vinyl Whistle with the full podcasting kit. So we've done a little bit of a jump.
With two full podcasters.
Two full podcasting kits. It's a bit of a jump from the sausage casserole in the kitchen. These won't get the sausage casserole, will they?
No, well, we thought it just sounds like a sausage party part of team, bro.
Yeah, it's a bit of a jump from your kitchen, really, to now being in a venue.
It's crazy. I can't believe we've actually made it, to be honest.
So, how excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
About a 15, bro, because that 1.5 is just for Leon as well, because he's dead excited. And he's just making sure he gets the structure out of the tunes.
Oh, bless him.
No, I'm winding up. We are beyond excited. Thank you very much for having us. I mean that.
Good, because basically I put you on air whilst I had...
Go on, Izzy, right, before we
Moon.
begin, tell us how you began kind of, introducing us to Flat Moon and the Vinyl Whistle in general.
Oh, so basically I put you... you were on air whilst I had Flat Moon in, and we were talking about this, and I was like, oh, have you got any gigs coming up?
Is that when you were messaging us? Yeah.
Any... this is when I first messaged you. I was like, do you need any support acts? And then I gave him a list, and was
I'll tell you what, we've been unsigned for forever, so we respect any appreciation, any respect, any support, which you can find at youtube.com/@WOMTheBand, which is WOM the band.
Cheeky little plug there for you guys.
Cheeky, say the least.
Bit of product placement.
Hey, we're beyond the product, you and me, mate. Fucking know.
So, I think you're very Jerry Cinnamon. Who would you say are your inspirations?
Who's that? I'm winding you up. I love Jerry. I do it. I mean, it from laying back from the mainstream, it's more from my roots, and that's the reason I do music. I was planted on this planet to do music, not as an industry plant, but as a personal plant. You know what I mean? Which is what it's about, and we're going to show you that when we play live tonight at 8 o'clock at Vinyl Whistle.
Can't wait.
Me too.
No, I am really looking forward to it. I think it's brilliant how, I think I said this in the last episode actually, how small, independent artists like yourselves...
You've got a proper radio voice, you have, right?
Oh gosh, don't be saying
Come on, glasses, you're on
BBC Radio 1 if you want to sponsor me, that would be brilliant. But no,
fuck that, you want Radio X, you want absolute radio, some bollocks like that.
Oh, bollocks, God. Don't want a bloody lawsuit in his hands here.
No, I don't mean that in a bad way. I love radio. Radio is the only way that, people, especially in the cars, but more just in general. I mean, the amount of times that radio saved me just from being... It's not right. People consider radio nowadays as background music, and that's not background music one bit, because music's there to be appreciated and listened to. And, I don't want to sound too Matt Healy when I say this, but I mean, you've just got to fucking listen in between the lines, in between the words, forget in between the lines, because that's what too many people say nowadays. It's about doing it for your personal kind of thing. If you've got no meaning, no passion behind it, it's pointless, you know what I mean?
Radio Gaga, aren't you, Jimmy?
You're more Lady Gaga at this point, bro, fucking no.
No, I do really believe in that myself, actually. I think that music's so powerful, and it's amazing to see people like yourselves, doing these gigs and that kind of thing. How does it feel to be performing tonight? What are you looking forward to the most?
I'll tell you what he says, right? I've done gigs out of Stoke, but, the music scene in Stoke is truly, it's underrated, it's unappreciated. And there's too many people out there, especially in Stoke, who they take not that they take it too seriously, but they don't get anywhere with it because they're all trying to be different. It's not about being different; it's about being yourself, mate, and that's what people always forget. So I don't know. I'd just say just stick with your guts, man. And if something feels wrong, then fucking do it. If something feels right, amplify it to the max. It's about giving 100% or 0%. You know what I mean? And we're here to get to the top. We're not doing any half-hearted job. It's music or nothing for us.
Go big or go home, isn't it?
And if anyone important's hearing this, fucking one of the band, I've told you my YouTube, stop fucking being a knobhead. Just get on it, mate. You know what I mean? You don't understand that. Well, not desperate, but it's more passion than desperateness. Hey, Chris Moyles, I've only just noticed him up there.
Oh yeah, O2 Academy Leeds. When is that? 10th of March? Oh gosh, no.
Hey, the cheeky promotion, bro.
I know, yeah. It's been and gone now.
That's what you run about it, bro.
It's already happened. It's not much
Oh, wow, month in, no,
that's it.
April.
Not yet.
No, we're 31st of March.
Yeah, so it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Go on. Right, next question.
Well, you mentioned passion in your last statement. And I listened to a song called Mate, I Miss You, and that sounds very passionate. Is there a story behind that you'd like to go into?
There's a story between every word of the tune, of every song I put out, and whether you think it sounds shit or fucking meant, right? It doesn't matter, because if you relate to that certain story or you interpret it in your own way, then just stick by it. And, you know, we're not asking for everyone to listen to us, we're just asking. The reason let me tell you, the reason I do music, is to help people. The reason I do music is because music has genuinely saved my life, and I know it saved a lot of people's life, especially nowadays, because the world's wank. There's no getting. It's true though, isn't it? There's no getting around that. The world is fucking wank, and music seems to be the only blessing that actually kind of lifts people's spirits. Like Luke, right? What was the last gig you went to, Leon? Come on. What was the last gig you went
to?
Right, imagine you're on countdown, you're taking the piss here, go on.
Yeah, no, it was the other bands at Retro when we played.
Yeah, that's it, right, exactly, right. Music brings people together, right. We met so many people that night when we did our first kind of live interaction at Retro in Manchester. Shout out to them Mancunians, by the way, because we've just moved up here to try and make something of ourselves, because there's nothing in Stoke where I'm from. I mean, when I say there's nothing, there's so many bands with potential, so many bands that I love, but none of them are going out of Stoke, and, you know, it's just about being yourself and making sure you're heard by everyone. But over there, it's impossible. So it's like, in a way, you're kind of forced to move out. And, you know, I don't know how to put it into words. Listen to the songs. They'll truly explain it, man.
I'm so glad we can edit this.
Oh, yeah, same.
Because it's like, I'm stuck now.
Have you got a bleeper button? Like, we go beep, because otherwise I'll foot this for you lot. But I'll tell you what, before we go, I do really want to say, if anyone out there truly wants to be in a band, because you want to be in a band, because it means something to you, and because, I don't know, you just feel like it's the right thing to do. There's so many jobs out there, and, you know, there's so many people unhappy with the jobs that they're doing at the moment. And, you know, I'm not saying we're a voice for anyone at all. I'm just saying, fucking hell, mate, we get it. You know what I mean? Because of the experience I've had, it's about experience. You know what I mean? And I just want people to get us, like we get the people in a way. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. So honestly, don't think twice about it. Fucking do it. You get one shot, live it. Nice one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wise words there.
Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like so many people are scared to sort of follow their dreams, and because of fear of, well, lots of different things really. But
that's what he says. Yeah. It's about the fear, isn't it? And it's about the sort of fear that's brought onto people, and sort of the responsibility. What's the word I'm looking for here, Leon?
I have no idea.
No. Responsibility. It's like from that. It's like the pressure
right,
that is brought onto people, especially nowadays in 2023. Yeah, when it's about you've got to do this, and this. Nah, you do what you want to do, and if it gets you nowhere, try again, mate. And if it gets you somewhere, keep trying, mate, until you're at the place you want to be. And even then, if you don't know what you want to do, just be happy, man. Just be happy doing what you're doing, you know what I mean? And it might sound like I'm chatting shit right now, but if you heard our tunes, you generally understand it, you know what I mean? We love you, the Rosettas, mate. Big up the York music scene, bro. Come on. Hey, that's my guy Ian from the Rosettas, bro. And I tell you what, it's nights like tonight which really make me appreciate music in general, but sort of music as a community when you're doing it yourself. So honestly, if you're feeling like, you know, right, I'll tell you what. Recently, I've been in my uni I've been at my uni accommodation in Manchester, and that's pressure enough. And you know, it really made me scared to go out and kind of feel the pressure of the outside world. And you've just got to get out there and do it. And that's the main thing about life in general. But that's the main thing if you want to do it as a musician. But it's not about doing it as a musician. It's about just doing it for the right reasons. You know what I mean? But if you don't know what them right reasons are, then just let music find you. Listen to your favourite artists, man. Listen to what they're really saying, you know what I mean? Because there's always some deeper meaning. It doesn't matter how we interpret it. Well, it does, don't get me wrong. But it's about what they really mean, so then you understand them as an artist. That's why I do music, for understanding, for relation, and to help people.
Who would you both say are your favourite artists that inspired you to start this
My
music
favourite
journey?
artist is Leon Sullivan, sitting right next to me right here, because you don't understand how much meaning he's got, and especially people at our university, they really do him down just because of they don't relate to him anyway and they don't get it. But as soon as they get it, I promise you, mate, they'll fucking understand you. And honestly, yeah, mate, I'm going to pass them out to you. You say, I've done all the talking here, you do your words, mate, because you're here to help me, bro. I love you, man.
You're the singer, mate. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, bro. Like,
Want to hear from both of you?
That's one thing as well. It doesn't matter who the singer is, don't matter who the frontman is. You know, respect.
You're nothing without your band.
Exactly.
Go, mate.
And respect is an all-around thing. You see, as he knows, man. Go on.
Who are you without me, Jimmy? Hey.
Fucking I'll fucking show you, daft. Go on.
Made me get into music. I mean, music as a whole, I reckon it's just all the old sort of Manchester bands, like, you know, the Roses and
Big up the
Joy
Roses.
Division and all that. You know.
Go on.
But I think, you know, I've always felt sort of, I don't know, I've always known I want to do music, and I've always wanted to be in a band, but I've always felt sort of pressured to go and do it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even pressured to do it, but just like I've never had anyone that I felt I could do it with, do you know what I mean? And so I've always tried to look for people to start a band with, but then meeting Jimmy just as mates.
No, don't big me up here, mate. No.
So what I'm sort of saying is, like, I didn't meet Jimmy as someone I could potentially start a band with, but I met him as a mate, and that wasn't the way I sort of thought that I was going to do it, do you know what I mean? But so I think
surround yourself with people who can help you, because otherwise, like, mate, what good are they to you? No, trust me. Trust me. As soon as you realise how the world works, you'll fucking know. Trust me. Come on, Leon.
I mean, I can't lie. I'm kind of loving recording in venues, mate.
It's interesting, isn't it? I mean,
I'm
you're
sat here
sat here
having a
with a
burger.
Burger King.
I'll tell you what, you don't understand how many absolutely monumental records we've got around us. Like, look at that REM one, for example.
Yeah,
You know,
very cool, aren't
And
they?
we've got some right cool gig posters here.
I think my favourite one would have to be
Is it that vintage
the
Liam
blue
Gallagher
Liam
one?
Gallagher one. The Liam Gallagher, Why Ritz, Why Not?
Limited
That's
edition,
really
why
cool.
me, why not? Come on.
Yeah.
That's sick, that. I
That
love
is
that
real.
one. Oh, you got the choral, you got everything. Honestly, it's mint. I'll tell you what, Vinyl Whistle is a place to be. And honestly, big up to LSR for having us. Me, Jimmy Dono, Leon Sullivan, Wom Dono, and Wom the band. I love you lot. I really do, because you've all been so nice, and it's like, you know, that niceness is truly conveyed as respect, and that's what it's truly about. And it's like, you know, I'm terrible in interviews, and, you know, like I've said, as much as it may seem like I'm chatting shit, just please listen to the songs if you truly want to understand who we are, and like individually, and you know, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, mate. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm sure you can hear the music behind us.
Big up the Rosettas, big up Flat
No,
Moon.
I think this is Flat Moon that's on. It's a bit more
That's what I said, big up Flat
funky.
Moon,
Yeah, it's just a bit of ambience, and it's the thing about recording in venues, isn't it? Bit of background, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Cool.
grounds.
Got a little bit of Atmos track going on in the back. I'm loving it. I think it's really... Yeah, I'm just really excited for tonight, and thank you again for coming on and speaking to us, really.
I'll tell you,
Thank you for the
it's a
opportunity.
decent sound, and thank you very much for letting us get the opportunity of getting absolutely hammered down here in the record shop. You lot of fucking legends. So let me know if anyone knows any dealers' numbers. No, I'm joking. But
Oh my god.
Yeah, that might get cut, that, yeah.
no, I'll tell you what though. Truly, thank you very much to LSR for having us, and you know, every tune, every lyric, individual lyric that I write, it's got to mean something, because otherwise, like I said, you're doing it for the wrong reason. Well, I'll be doing it for the wrong reason. I don't know if it's the same for you lot listening, but if it is, then just fucking listen to the tunes, man. So, you know, if you ever feel alone, there's always someone who truly gets it, because they've been through it, and that's what it's about, mate. I mean that. And I'd also like, I originally started this band with Beck, who's Celebration of Life's about it fucking, honestly, who probably most of the fucking tunes are about, and my Uncle Steve. And I love all of you lot. I love everyone, mate. Yeah, no, nice one. Thank you very much.
Yeah, music's not here to like divide, is it? Do you know what I mean? If like
exactly, and that's what I was saying about the music scene in Stoke, bro. Because it's yo, let me put the mic in between us so we can have a conversation, me and you, right now. Put these like, right. Basically, yeah, that's what it's like in Stoke. Well, that's how I felt in Stoke. Like everyone's at each other's necks, mate. That's not what it's about at all.
No, it's not.
And if you're in any part of fucking the world, or England, or Leeds, or anywhere, mate, that's not what it's about. It's about respect. I've seen that door handle go about 50 times, mate. Fuck off. Right, yeah, it's about just being there for everyone. Well, not being there for everyone. It's about being there for whoever you respect and feel like you're doing it for the right reasons. And if you're not doing it for the right reasons, you can fuck off. But from one, mate, I love you all. And please just always reach out whenever you're struggling. I mean that, because I love you all.
Right, so we're going to let these two go off for a sound check.
And we're going to do a cracking gig at Vinyl Whistle. Come
Good
on.
luck, guys. Good
Thank you
luck.
very
And
much.
if you guys
Thank you.
liked hearing one chat shit, we're going to give
I'll tell
you
you
a
what,
piece
that's what I'm saying though, because to anyone else it sounds like it's chatting shit, but if you genuinely listen to the tunes, it's far from shit. I fucking promise you that, mate. Come on, there's meaning, bro. There's passion. There's everything you could fucking dream of, mate. Thank you very much, LSR. I'll see you in a bit.
Whilst we get ready for the next band, this is a bit of celebration of life.
Go! I never knew God's house growing up. Carried like a fortune cookie, losing luck. Used to get stoned